begin the presentations this evening, and hopefully we'll be joined by some other members of the board. We are a 9-member board, so there's more than the Essex County Freeholder Board than just me. But we'll begin the presentations by recognizing a long-standing and outstanding organization here in the Township of Montclair, and that is the Montclair African American Heritage Foundation, which this year is celebrating its 25th anniversary. We have with us tonight Mr. Albert Pelham, who I'm going to ask to join me at the podium, who co-chairs the foundation along with Bonnie, as well as Bonnie Taylor. I don't think Bonnie's here though, right? No, okay. Okay. As well as Catherine Nichols, who's one of the Grand Marshals of this year's Heritage Parade, who I'm going to ask to come up. But before I tell you more about the foundation, I'm going to ask Alex to talk a little bit about the organization and also to recognize the members who are here with you this evening.
I don't know if I agree to that.
Okay.
Good evening. So, with me, I have several members of our foundation. Jimmy Eason, Stephen Scott, in the back. We stand up, Mr. Scott. Clarence Jackson, taking the picture, and Joan Pelham. So we are again, we celebrated our 25th year this year, and so our objective is just to bring awareness to the culture of African Americans' contributions to the community. So every year, the first Saturday in June, we have a pretty huge parade and a festival, and hundreds of people come out. It's a good family event, and it's a good educational thing. So I'm very proud that for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been able to be one of the co-leaders of this great organization. So appreciate the freeholder, Brendan Gill, who's a great freeholder for us, who is stepping forward to give us his recognition this evening.
So as Al said, the Montclair African American Heritage Foundation is a nonprofit organization supported by a diverse community of volunteers who love Montclair. The foundation builds upon Montclair's rich African American cultural legacy by supporting local programs and events that provide historical, health, and cultural education to strengthen the community as a whole. It also provides scholastic scholarships, which I think should be noted. And again, as we said, this marked the 25th anniversary this year, both with a tribute dinner, which was held in April, its golf classic in May, and earlier this month at its music festival and heritage parade, which I had the privilege and honor to participate in, and have had the honor to march in that parade for quite a few years, going back to when I was at one time the high school band used to, we'd have march in the parade, so marched in that parade for quite a few years. And I believe is one of the longest running African American
the second
in the state.
Longest. Newark is
the,
I think they're like 45 years or something.
Absolutely. So the foundation does an invaluable job of encouraging, promoting, and chronicling the heritage of Montclair's African American community, addressing its needs, and instilling a sense of pride. Without that foundation, Montclair, I don't think, would be the incredible place and community that it is. So I thank you for all that you do, and to the committee members for putting on a tremendous event each and every year. So do we have the... So I'll read. Whereas the 2014 parade and festival were held on June 7th, the parade was led by Grand Marshal Catherine Nichols, and Everett T. Christmas, Sr., from Glenfield Park to Nishawane Park. The festival was held at Nishawane Park and included free music, child-friendly activities, food and beverages, vendors, health screening activities, and the distribution of helpful information by other community organizations Be it resolved that the Essex County Board of Chosen Freeholders hereby commends the Montclair African American Heritage Foundations for its contributions to the Township of Montclair, and especially its African American community, and congratulates it on the occasion of its 25th anniversary. Again, congratulations. I don't know if that, yeah.
James?
Yeah. Usually taking a picture of it. This time you get the name.
And one more, just in case I didn't get somebody good.
Anybody else want to say anything? One more, special for the Grand Marshal. So as mentioned before, we have the, in addition to the, and recognizing the parade for the 25th annual anniversary, we also wanted to give special recognition to the Grand Marshal, Ms. Catherine Nicholas. If you allow me, Catherine, I'd like to just read a little bit about your bio. Catherine was raised in Montclair and attended the Montclair Public Schools. She earned her GED through the Montclair Neighborhood Development Corporation's adult school. She then attended Essex County College, Rutgers, and Columbia Union College before earning a master's degree in business administration from Rutgers. She began her career at Head Start in 1965 as a volunteer and advanced through the agency's ranks to be an assistant teacher, head teacher, parent coordinator, deputy director, and then Head Start operations director, a position she held from 2001 until her retirement at the end of 2010. During her tenure, she presented workshops for parents and a staff in the area of positive self-image and parenting, and also worked with the Claremont Shelter for battered and abused women. She's involved with the community, has received numerous awards for her service to the community, and holds leadership positions with numerous organizations, including the Montclair Grassroots Glenfield Task Force, the Montclair 40 Plus Club, well-known 40 Plus Club, the Patricia Spikes Memorial Scholarship Fund, the Dr. MLK Scholarship Fund, Bright Hope Baptist Church, and the Grassroots Do Drop In. She has been married to her husband Robert for 52 years, and they are proud parents of 4 adult children. I want to thank you for your contributions to the Township of Montclair, congratulate you on a well-deserved selection as Grand Marshal of this year's parade. It was a wonderful parade, and it was a beautiful day and gorgeous day, and I believe also, which I think is also worth noting, that we had all of the Grand Marshals, or many of the Grand Marshals from the past parades that were there to join us for the 25th anniversary, which I also thought was great to see the many people who have contributed to this organization and to our community. It goes without saying that you are a wonderful woman, and in so many ways an example of the extraordinary people in this township that make it the amazing community that it is. So on behalf of the Essex County Board of Chosen Freeholders, congratulations, and this proclamation represents and recommends, on behalf of the board, your time as Grand Marshal of the African American Heritage Foundation's 25th Annual Parade. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'd like to say to you as freeholder, and that I appreciate this award. I thank you so much for thinking of me and presenting it to me. As I've said numerous times, my work in Montclair is because I believe that as a servant of God, that is what I should do. I should be about helping others. And so that's what I'm here for, and that's what I do. And thank you again for thinking about me. I appreciate it. And to the African American Heritage Parade and Festival Committee, love you all, and thank you so much for what you have done for me. Once again, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Have another round of applause for the. Also have the opportunity tonight to also acknowledge and recognize another long-standing public servant, not from the township of Montclair, but from our neighboring township of Bloomfield. Margaret Peggy O'Boyle Dunnigan, who at the end of 2013 completed 3 terms and 9 years as a member of the Bloomfield Municipal Council. So I know we've rescheduled this a few times. We had a pretty tough winter, and I'm glad we were able to finally find time to be able to do it. And as they say, a third time is a charm. So I'm glad, Peggy, you could be here tonight, and that we can acknowledge all of your hard work, not only on the Township Council, but in the community of Bloomfield and Greater Essex County. With that, I'd like to tell the audience a little bit about Peggy. For those of you who might not know her, she's a lifelong resident of Bloomfield. She attended Sacred Heart Grammar School and then Mount St. Dominic Academy before going on to Seton Hall University, where she majored in business. She began her professional career with New Jersey Bell, but left the workforce soon thereafter to begin her family with the love of her life, Paul Dunnigan, whom she married in 1967. During the ensuing years, Peggy immersed herself in the responsibility of being a mom, probably the most difficult job of all, and became very involved in the Home and School Association for Brookside Elementary and Sacred Heart School, which she would continue for the next 40 years. She re-entered the workforce in 1986 as a living skills counselor at the Jesse House in South Orange, a residential program for adults with learning and developmental disabilities, and then explored her entrepreneurial side, which I'm sure many people know, at the Brookside Garden Center in Bloomfield on Broad Street, which probably everyone in this room has either been to at one point in their life for almost 20 years, and which has become one of the most well-known family businesses here in Essex County. Peggy entered the realm of elected office when she was elected to the Bloomfield Council in November of 2001, and was then reelected in 2004 and 2010, where she especially focused on the township's first redevelopment projects and the efforts to revitalize Bloomfield Center, and also worked tirelessly in support of the Township Police and Fire Department. In addition to her public service as a councilwoman, Peggy has served as president of the Rosary Society and Parish Council at Sacred Heart Parish, as a trustee of United Way, the Oakside Cultural Center, and the Job Haynes Home, and also chaired the Archbishop's annual fundraising drive, among many other volunteer endeavors. I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but Peggy O'Boyle Dunnigan was involved in Irish affairs. Shocking. It's no surprise that she is proud also of her Irish heritage, that she's very active in the Irish American community. She has served as a member of the Nutley Irish American Association, the Giblin Association, the Cryan Association, the Belleville Irish American Association, has served as the first vice chair of the Newark St. Patrick's Day Parade Committee, was the parade's deputy grand marshal in 2001, and was named Irish Woman of the Year by the Freeholder Board in 2006. Peggy is the proud mother of 6 children, the grandmother of 2. So again, congratulations on that. I know as an elected official, Peggy, thank you for all that personally that you have done for me throughout my time here on the board. All of your support and guidance has been deeply appreciated, and you know how I feel about your family, and hope that I continue to have your support even though you are no longer in elected office. So to you, Peggy, congratulations, and I wanted to present you with this commendation on behalf of the Essex County Freeholder Board to thank you for your service.
I just want to say a few words. I want to thank you. I'm staying. I was hoping I was going to be the last one because I want to see these young girls get their award for the crew team. And congratulations to the Montclair African American Parade. Brendan's been a good friend of mine for a long time. He's a very talented and professional young man, and I wish him lots of success in his coming election. And you have all my support. Thank you very much.
One more presentation this evening. This particular presentation has actually become an annual occurrence, which we're happy to say that this is the third year in a row that we're making this special recognition of the Montclair High School crew team. Which is tremendous. As noted before, and for those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Montclair, the son of an educator here in this community, longtime educator here in this community, and it's always special when I'm able to recognize students and student athletes from my alma mater, Montclair High School. So let's give it up for Montclair High School. So as noted, this is the third year in a row that we're able to acknowledge the impressive success of one of the newest sports at the high school, but one that has already established itself as one of the most successful in the Montclair tradition, and that is the crew team. This year, like the last 2 years, the crew team glided through the water to another great season, highlighted by great results at 4 prestigious competitions. At the Garden State Championships, the Mounties entered crews that won 4 gold, 2 silver, and 4 bronze medals. They qualified 7 crews to compete at the national championships. At the Philadelphia Championships, crews won 3 gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze medal. Well done. At the Stotesbury Cup, crews won 2 silver and 2 bronze medals. And last but not least, at the National Championships, crews won a silver and a bronze medal. So tonight we have an opportunity to applaud the hard work, contributions, and accomplishments of every student athlete on the 85-member roster. But tonight we will highlight the accomplishments of 7 standout crews in particular. They are the girls varsity lightweight 4 crew, the girls junior varsity 8 crew, the girls freshman 8 crew, the girls novice 4 crew, the boys varsity lightweight double crew, the boys junior varsity quad crew, and the boys varsity 8 crew. So unfortunately, our head coach couldn't be here tonight, so he doesn't have to hear me butcher his last name for the third year, the third year in a row. I believe he's in England, right? Traveling on a plane. Okay, great. To the Henley
Royal Regatta.
Yeah, the Henley Royal Regatta. But we are joined by our assistant coach, Julian, and our assistant coach, Steve McNeely. Julian Kahn. And Julian, I'll ask you to come on up, and Steve, ask you to come on up. So, Julian, I'm going to ask you to call the members of each of these 7 crews, 1 crew at a time, and tell us about their accomplishments this year. So let's start with the girls varsity lightweight 4 crew.
Okay. So the girls varsity lightweight 4 had a tremendous season. They won gold at both Garden State and Philadelphia City Championships, which were fantastic results, and a bronze medal at Nationals, which was also fantastic. The crew's Rachel Rosenberg, Glynis Harvey, Emily Schnittman, Nina Alvarado Silverman, and Hallie Meisler, who's the coxswain. So come on up. Well, just Glynis. Okay. Next, we have the girls junior varsity 8. This crew won gold medals at the Garden State and Philadelphia City Championships, and also a bronze at Stoughton. The crew is Tyler Nedsey, Allison Connors, Kelly Rowland. Rowland? Why is the Friedman? Why? I don't know why it was I don't know why Rowland was written. Caden Day. I'm like Anchorman. I can only read what I see. Jenna Walpole, Danique Van Winden, Caroline Kelly, Elizabeth Lewandowski, and Sophia Corrier. So please come on up and receive that. Sorry, Kelly. Sure. Next crew, we had a little bit of a miscommunication about coming down. The girls freshman 8, but they had a fantastic season anyway, winning a bronze medal at the Garden State Championships and racing at nationals. That crew is Emery Bergman, Chista Bebin Gurierand, it's a tough one. Dominique Harp, Grace Barnett, Lily Kuhn, Maya Stepansky, Cara Meyer, Gabrielle Ase Remedios, and Tuesday Carson. So congratulations to them, even though they're not here. But novice 4, yeah. Round of applause to them. The novice 4 got the memo. So they won the Garden State Championships, which is probably the most prestigious regatta they entered. So congratulations to them. Jenna Zucker, come up as your name is called. Jenna Zucker, Josie Sorboni, Camilla Zavari, Juliet Trailer, and Kaylee Montoya. Okay, the last crew couldn't be here today, the boys varsity 8. They had an unprecedented season for our program. It's the first time we carried a varsity 8 to championship races. They responded by winning a silver at the Garden State Championship and the Philadelphia City Championship. And no Northern New Jersey boys 8, varsity 8, had ever qualified for a Stotesbury final. And they won a medal, they won a bronze. So we're really proud of them. And that crew, who are now racing, or preparing to race at Henley Royal Regatta, Henley-on-Thames in England. Very excited for that, to see how they do. Abe Kolko, Matthias Hahn, Nathan Pollock, Yannick Bielski, James Wisniewski, Eli Pimpau, Jonathan Silverman, Joe Michelizianos, that's how you say it, by the way, and Isabella Corriere. We're about to call up the rest of the crews, but I just wanted to say before we do, to be, not take this for granted. I know this is like the 3rd year in a row that we've done this, but there's no other, public school in the country that gets the results we do. And not just in the state of New Jersey. You look anywhere, you won't find it. And not just, at the top level, like the kids that are here. Like, we don't have weak crews. And that's a big tribute to the community support we get from the town. We wouldn't be in the position that we are in without them. So, thanks a lot, and thank you to Freeholder Gill for recognizing us. It means a lot to us. But
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to bring everyone. We'll bring everyone back up, and again, just wanted to say thank you. Also, I think it should be noted that I believe this year too you had a couple of obstacles with your equipment.
Bit of an understatement.
Yeah. Okay. Right. It's just a tremendous year, tremendous season, and I know that as an elected official, I don't take for granted the hard work, not only of the children, but all the parents. I think we should give the parents a round of applause for all of your help in making all this possible. And again, as an alum and as a strong supporter of our public schools, I'm so proud that I have the honor to recognize your efforts and the efforts of the young student athletes who are here. You represented yourselves very well. You represent this community very well, and it's why I think when no matter where you are in New Jersey or even the tri-state area, you say you're from Montclair, people know about this place. So congratulations to what you have accomplished, and best of luck. And I hope that we're back here, assuming I'm reelected. I could get a little help with that. I'll be back here next year, to again for this ceremony. So congratulations.